Hey guys, this is Alex from Not Your Pastor's Podcast, recording in my basement. I just wanted to let you guys know about a couple quick things. One, Richard Jacobson interview part 2 is coming out this Friday. You guys are going to want to check that one out. Richard Jacobson is the author of a book called Unchurching. Incredible book. I highly recommend you pick it up. Go on Amazon and check it out. He's also the co-host of a podcast called Unchurching. So you guys are also going to want to check that one out because he dives into some topics. And to be quite honest, I'm a new listener to that podcast, and it's phenomenal. The episodes are only about 20 minutes long, so it's not going to take up much of your day, and they're straight to the point and very, very helpful. So please check that out. Also, I want to let you guys know about our Halloween episode coming up. A Halloween episode is going to be released on October 28th. We're going to be talking about ghosts. We're going to be talking about ghosts in the Bible. And we're going to have some special things for you. I mean, it is the season of trick or treat, so we're going to have some tricks. We're also going to have some treats for you guys. So be sure to check that one out. Also, just want to let you know, Jason has really challenged me to be a more fruitful member of this podcast. I mean, to be quite honest, he does all the work, and I just kind of sit back and just watch, the fame come in, and I just kind of accept it, and I just kind of take all the credit for all the work that Jason does. And Jason said, you know what, Alex, I don't like that. I want you to start participating. I want you to start getting guests. I want you to start making things happen. So that's what I did. I said, you know what, Jason, I'm going to take you up on that, and I'm going to try and get some high-profile guests. So what you're about to hear is a phone conversation with one of those high-profile guests. Thanks for listening, guys. I hope you enjoy this conversation. Hello? Hello, excuse me, Arnold? Arnold Schwarzenegger, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. How you doing? Hey, buddy.
Hey, Arnold, thank you so much for giving me your phone number and letting me call you like this. Like, this is honestly a great privilege and an honor.
I know the drill, right? I give you my phone number, we become good buddies, and we make a movie.
Wow, you'd want to make a movie with me? I'm speechless, to be quite honest. I mean, you've made so many great films in your career. Conan the Barbarian, the Terminator movies, Twins, Junior, also with Danny DeVito, and Kindergarten Cop. Oh my gosh, Kindergarten Cop. That's a film staple right there.
Yeah, those movies are literally the best movies in all of film history. And if you want to, study to be a good actor, you just watch Kindergarten Cop, and you see how I interact with the children and how I tell them to be quiet, and they be quiet. I mean, that's how you really command a room, and that's how you make $1 million right there.
Wow, as much as I would love to work alongside of you, one of my childhood heroes, that's not really why I called. I called because I was curious if you'd want to come on our podcast.
Yeah, sure. I'd love to be there. How much?
Well, to be quite honest, I mean, Jason and I don't even get paid to do this, so
are you serious?
Nothing.
Are you serious here? You're trying to get me to come on your podcast, and you don't even make any money? I laugh at you.
Well, I thought you could maybe do me a solid, since I've been a fan of yours since I was a little kid. I mean, I was 5 years old when I first saw Terminator 2. I mean, I wanted to grow up and be like you.
Well, I'll tell you this, Alex. You don't grow up to be Mr. Universe without making a little bit of money along the way. So I suggest that you talk to my accountant and give him the money that I require, or I'm not coming on your silly little podcast.
Listen, Arnold, I understand that, money talks, but I feel like my co-host, Jason, I feel like I'm just one bad interview or one bad statement away from being fired off of our podcast. And I kind of saw this as an opportunity to redeem myself and win my place back in his heart and just solidify my position as co-host of the podcast.
Your story moves me, Alex. I will help you become the Danny DeVito of your podcast. He's so funny.
Wow, that's great. Thank you so much, Arnold. I really appreciate it. So do you want to maybe go over some of the podcast notes and hear what Jason and I have for you this upcoming episode?
Sure. Why not? Let's talk about it. Let's figure out how we can do this thing, huh?
Yeah, so we're going to be doing a Halloween episode, actually. That's the episode we're going to have you come on, and we're going to be doing some ghost stories and also maybe talking about ghosts in the Bible.
Ghost. Yeah, I'd love to do it. Actually, it's making me think of a new movie idea.
Oh, really? Wow, that's great. What are you thinking? What do you got in mind?
Now listen to this. Listen. I get a bunch of my good friends together. Maybe you could be in the movie this time, Alex. And I'll get my friends together and Danny DeVito, and we go and we we go and we catch ghosts, and then we trap them, and we make money.
Well,
that's the movie.
Well, I hate to break your bubble, Arnold, but that's already been done before. That's called Ghostbusters. There's 2 movies, and then there's a third movie that they just made this past summer. It's a remake starring Kristen Wiig and Melissa McCarthy.
All right, that's already been done. I get it. You don't have to keep bringing it up, Alex. How about this? How about I'm a therapist, and I'm trying to help this little boy, and he sees all these dead people, and I try and help him, and we go on adventures together, and then at the end of the movie, you find out that I've been the ghost the whole time.
I hate to crush your dreams, Arnold, but that's already been made too. That's called The Sixth Sense. It's starring Bruce Willis, and to be quite honest, for those who haven't seen that movie, you literally just ruined the plot line to the whole film. You know, maybe you should just stick to doing like action films where you destroy robots and keep them from enslaving the human population.
No! That's all been done before. I want to make a ghost movie. All right, last idea. You tell me if this one's been done before. All right. I'm in a relationship with this girl who's going to be played by Demi Moore.
Oh, gosh,
and I
no.
get killed suddenly, but I'm still around, and I come back.
Are you serious?
And me and Whoopi Goldberg go
No
on
way.
adventures, and eventually I go up to heaven.
Okay,
How about that one, smarty pants?
All right. You literally just explained the exact plot line and the cast for the movie Ghost. You just took out Patrick Swayze.
That's not true. You're an idiot. Stop it.
Arnold. Hey. You still good to do the podcast though, right?
Yeah, what time do I have to be there?
Well, we're going to record the episode on October 24th, and we're going to release it on Friday, October 28th.
All right. Yeah, I'll come over. I'll bring my chopper. Yeah, it's going to be a good time, buddy.
Well, Arnold, thanks again so much for hooking us up and hooking me up and helping me keep my job here at the podcast. I'll see you in a couple days, okay?
Yeah, all right. I'll talk to you later, Alex.
All right, see you, buddy.
Hey, always remember, vote Gary Johnson now!